Thanks, Jenna. Well, not only is it a long weekend, it is a kickoff to Festival de Voyageur tonight, and our live eye Drew Kozub is giving us a preview of the action. Good morning, Drew.
Good morning, Courtney. So I've been on the hunt this morning for caribou. Are you familiar with this?
The hunt for caribou? No.
Yes, well, Festival de Voyageur is about the only place that you can shoot caribou, and it's not inhumane to animals because caribou is actually a type of drink.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I know how you feel. I know how much you love puppies. If we're doing something bad to caribou, that would be really bad. So I want to tell you a little about the concoction that is caribou, if that's okay.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay, so you would take a little bit of red wine and a little bit of whiskey, and then you'd add either maple syrup or just sugar. And this is something that the Voyageurs drank. But if you feel so inclined, you can get kind of creative with your caribou recipes. So maybe you can throw in some brandy instead of whiskey, or maybe some amaretto. So if you come down to Festival de Voyageur, this is something that you will be able to find inside of the ice bar. And when you go to the ice bar, there's going to be little shot glasses that are actually made out of ice. So it's a perfect winter festival experience and something that you can look forward to, because it's a very big day as Festival de Voyageur kicks off here at Fort Gibraltar. Now, 5 o'clock today is when the doors open to the public. At the Forks is when things are going to be kicking off with the torch-lit walk. So people are going to be down at the Forks. Everyone's gathering, hiking their way down here for the big opening ceremonies, which are going to be happening tonight. If you want all that information, we got it on our website at breakfasttelevision.ca. Now let's take a quick look at some of the concoctions and the food that we're going to be enjoying for Festival. I'm sure you've got to enjoy some pea soup at Festival de Voyageur, but this is it in its raw essentials form. We're taking a little look at the secret ingredients of our Festival de Voyageur chef today. So this is pea soup before it gets primed, before it gets heated up, and before it comes on. So I'm going to introduce you right now to our chef, Shawn. So let's talk a little bit about what goes into making that perfect pea soup.
Well, you know what? It's a bit of a secret, to be honest, because there's going to be a pea soup competition in a little while. So I can give you the basics, but you know we're not going to go through the whole thing.
Well, we don't want to give away the recipe too, because these chefs are supposed to be the best in the city, and they're going to be competing to make the best pea soup.
It's big stuff.
What are the basics that we need to worry about?
Well, the big thing is the key thing is the beginning is carrots, onions, and celery.
Okay.
And we have the onions and celery here, and that's sort of the holy trinity of vegetables to start any kind of soup stock or things like that. But then, of course, we have our star in the front there, the peas. Now those are split peas, yellow peas, green peas. There's arguments as far as which one to use.
Okay.
Key thing is that these things need to be cooked in the stock for an hour and a half to 2 hours.
Whoa, that seems like a lot of work.
It is, but you know what? A lot of love, a lot of time, sort of like Valentine's Day. You know, it took a little while yesterday, but anyways, we won't talk about that. And this is the thing, is that some people cook it for 3 hours. What we do, I'm giving a little bit of a secret, we cook some for 3 hours, we cook some for 1 hour, you get a little bit of texture and that sort of thing.
So a lot of room to sort of play around to find that perfect recipe when it comes to pea soup. Now here we have a tortillere. Is that what's going on?
Tortillere, this one here is a bison tortillere, normally topped with gravy, sort of it's a meat pie. Here, I'll just, it's just sort of
bust this thing open.
There.
Oh, some ground bison.
Ground bison and carrots and vegetables in here. You can hide your vegetables in your food. But this is nice local bison out around Dauphin. It's sort of topped with a gravy and that sort of thing. So it's just delicious, really traditional, sort of French Canadian.
And if we're looking for a little bit of a different snack, what do we have right here?
Sucre creme. It's basically sugar fudge. Basically brown sugar, white sugar, cream, equal parts. You cook it for, well, actually, a little home secret is cook it in the microwave for 10 minutes.
What?
Yeah, cook it in the microwave for 10 minutes. Let it sit for 5 minutes. No, we don't do that in our kitchen, but hey, for you. And then just pour it in a Pyrex sort of bowl with some butter. Let it sit in the fridge, and you're going to have some fudge. Fudge is pretty simple, but as long as you use quality ingredients,
you're going to be set. A lesson in traditional French Canadian cuisine here at Festival de Voyageur. Things kick off today. If you want full information, just go to our website at breakfasttelevision.ca. Taking a quick break here, but more Festival to come today on BT.